me, is the only team in the NBA that can beat the Miami Heat 4 times in 2 weeks. Yet, nobody's going to their games. Near the bottom once again in attendance. They've won 15 of 16 at home. Now, usually when nobody goes to your games, it's because you're a bad team. Bunch of current bad guys. Economy? I went to StubHub this morning. You could buy Pacer tickets for $5 and $10. Stop blaming the economy. Is it great in Memphis or Cleveland or Charlotte? Because they've got teams that are worse than yours, and they're outdrawing you. Stop blaming the economy. The unemployment rate in Indianapolis in December was 7.8, right on the national average. Why did the Pacers not draw? I'd say it's race. Because the NBA also is not as popular as the NFL. I went to the Facebook page of WTHR in Indianapolis. Diane Stoddard posted, I can't get past the idea of supporting a bunch of overpaid criminals. That's interesting. The Colts have had 23 players arrested in 12 years. Nobody ever calls them overpaid criminals. Michael Wyrick says, listen, it's a social stigma from the thug years a few years back. It'll take time. Bradford Moulton says on the WTHR Facebook, because of all the years we hired a bunch of thugs. This current Pacers roster doesn't have a thug on it. Roy Hibbert may be the nicest guy in the league. David West is quiet and to himself, not overly glib, wouldn't make you a thug. But in the end, people in Indianapolis are willing to look past, forget all the Colts issues. Because the NFL, they like the NFL. In the NBA, where most of your stars are African-American, not as likable. The NBA is 77% black, the NFL 67%. But for some reason, NBA All-Star Game probably doesn't help, very hip-hop. For some reason, the NBA is labeled the African-American League. It's 67 to 77. But it is amazing what popularity does. The Indiana Pacers, one of the best teams in this league, still are fighting 8, 7, 9-year-old stigmas based on a bunch of guys who are no longer in the league, in the city, any part of the NBA. 27 NFL players arrested in the offseason in 23 weeks. None of it sticks.